how learning how to fish will or can change your life. So I'm not a fisherman myself. The last time I went fishing was when I used to live in London, fishing in the River Thames of all places, down in a place called Surrey Quays, for those of you that know. And I would fish for eels in the Thames. We caught a few actually over the years, but I digress. The topic is in terms of learning how to fish, and how that can change your life. In so far as it's about either giving someone the fish in the first place and then they'll eat for a day. You know the old saying, if you learn how to fish, you will eat for the rest of your life. And that is the same, or that goes the same way in terms of if you're looking to change your health and fitness, if you're looking to feel fitter, healthier and happier. It's not about giving you the fish. It's not about giving you the gimmick or fad to change your life in an instant or overnight. It's about teaching you how to fish so that you can feed yourself for the rest of your life, right? So how this applies to being healthy, fit and happy is in regards to how so many people want to be the person that buys the fish straight away, goes to a shop, gets the fish, and they feed for a day. However, you've got to keep buying the fish. If you don't know how to fish in the first place, you have to keep going to Morrison's, Tesco's, whatever fishmonger to buy your fish every time you want it, every time you want to get fitter, healthier and happier. Whereas if you learn the basics of fishing, you never have to buy fish again. You can go and fish for yourself, which is where you learn the techniques, the things that are going to help you when it comes to staying fitter, healthy and happier for the long term. All right. So how we do this at MPRS is that we teach you how to fish. We teach you the 4 key pillars of fishing. In terms of, we help you move, we help you with your nutrition, we help you with getting stronger, and we help you with your mindset. So in terms of moving, it is about ultimately getting you more active, moving you from a potentially sedentary lifestyle to something a bit more active so that you generate more energy, so that you move more, because it's all about movement. Our human bodies are designed to move. They're not designed to stay still. And so many things, so many positive things come from just moving rather than staying still, rather than stiffening up, rather than having a lifestyle where you are not moving. Because movement generates energy. Energy gives you that energetic feeling, and you're moving. So if you've got a lifestyle where you're moving a lot more than if you're staying still, that invariably has a ripple effect to so many other aspects of your life. If you look at where we are now in terms of the lockdown, we have so many people that are finding so much value and are looking forward to moving, to getting out into, the open air rather than being stuck inside all day. Now that the lockdown has been kind of relaxed a little bit, we can now actually get out. And people use movement, people use being able to get out of the house as a way to manage their physical and mental health. And it's more important than ever that we do so to protect ourselves in terms of keeping up our immunity. It's not just necessarily about exercising, it's just about getting active and staying active in your lifestyle, okay? So the second thing that we teach you in terms of teaching you to fish is nutrition, and it's not rocket science. What we teach you is learnable. You can Google all of this stuff, but the key difference is that we hold you accountable to all of these 4 key pillars. That is the difference. You may well know how to do all this stuff, but you probably don't know where to start, or you're just not being answerable, or you aren't answerable to anyone. So in terms of nutrition, we keep it as simple as possible, because otherwise we know that you're not going to ever keep at it. We don't want it to be a style whereby you have to cut lots of things out, or you feel like you're denying yourself a lot of things, or you're going to rebel from the beginning, right? So it's actually about learning how to eat and drink in a way that works for you, that gives you the results that you want, without having to cut everything out that you love. So that's the second key pillar to learning how to fish, in terms of fishing for long-term fitness, health, and happiness. The third is teaching you how to become stronger. So it's about strengthening the body so that it's more resilient, so that you're stronger, so that you can, it's really kind of important that we stay strong as we get older. In terms of, for a typical parent, it's being strong enough so that we can pick our kids up, being strong enough that we can run up and down the stairs without losing our breath, being strong enough to basically juggle all the plates that we have to juggle when we're working from home or looking after the kids or whatever it is, right? It's just having that strength, that confidence in yourself as well, that comes from being stronger, not skinnier. I don't give a monkey's about helping you get skinny again. All I'm interested in is helping you move, nourish your body, and getting you stronger. And then the fourth and final piece of all of this is the most important, and it's the one that is often most overlooked, and it's becoming more and more of a topic that more people are aware of, and that is mindset, okay? In terms of looking after our mental health, improving and exercising our mental health, because mental health has an impact on your mental state, has an impact on the way you think, has an impact on ultimately all of the actions and decisions that you take. So if you have mindset as the umbrella over nutrition, getting stronger and moving, then what you have is ultimately a mix of the right mix rather of how you learn to fish for fitness, health and happiness for your long term, rather than having to yo-yo up and down and go from one gimmick and diet to another for the rest of your life. Because I'm now 40, and I would hazard a guess that most people watching this have been on some kind of diet or another in the last 5 years, in the last 10 years, maybe 20, maybe 30 years, in terms of being on some kind of diet that doesn't necessarily work, in terms of they've never been able to stick to it long enough because they either quit too early or it's just not sustainable from the start, okay? In terms of it just doesn't work, or you don't enjoy it, or it's just not suitable, or you can't see yourself sustaining it for longer than a few weeks. What is the point? What we want now in our kind of age category is just something that works, that doesn't involve anything gimmicky or faddy, and that is going to help us to feel better. Ultimately, that's what we want. We just want something that works, that helps us to feel better, so that we can go on and lead a strong, fit and healthy lifestyle for the rest of our lives, so that we can enjoy times with friends and loved ones alike, All right, so learn to fish is ultimately my my message for this video, for this message, and that is learn to fish. Don't just buy the fish. Learn to fish yourself, and you'll never have to go to the fishmongers ever again for your own health and fitness.